Alright, Dawn, let's look at your website here. I like the use of your name, obviously. The Break of Dawn is a play on your name. The pictures look great. I don't know why or how this happened, but the ThinkStock logo stayed in the picture right here. You can kind of see it in this area. It still has that little ThinkStock logo. So that is a kind of a licensing issue that we would obviously want to take care of if this is a real website. So, where you can start a new day feeling rejuvenated. That's a really good play. I'd like to see a little bit more in this area, maybe a little bit more about your services or something that's just a little bit more welcoming. I mean, I do like, the field here. I like the person, doing a meditation. Maybe just a little bit more of, who you are, maybe any specials that you have. I do see that you have over here the spa parties. And it's great that you mentioned here for bridal parties. You might even want to make this its own tab. Maybe over here have something like, party special or something like that. Just an idea for you to think about. But the homepage does look good. I just feel like it needs a little bit more bulk. All right, so the next part here of the rubric is your services and rates. So here you wanted to have at least 4 services, and you obviously have more than that. I see how many. 1, 2. Why is wraps not in the same font? Like this is bolded? I'm sorry, excuse me. Let's look at why this is not bolded. Okay. Each one has a great description. Okay. I'm not sure if this is your wording or if you. I'm sorry, I'm just reading about the esthetician and facial massages. Is this from Massage Envy? I'm just wondering. But yeah, facials and facial massages, as you know, are different. So these look good. You just want to be careful using this kind of stuff to make sure that it is actually the wording that you want and that it is spelled all correctly, and I haven't seen anything so far. I would change the formatting of the number just so you have the dashes in here. It's a little bit hard to read, and it's great that everything is capitalized and looks good. You have your prices here for each one. Great. Let's look at the description of services is good. Your hours and scheduling. Wow, that's a very long day. Do you think that people are going to come in that early to get a massage? And I'm just saying this from, experience. Most places that I worked, the first appointments were usually around 9 or 10 in the morning. You might have to be there at 8 to start setting up the hot stone machine and things like that, but for one person, unless you have more than one person working with you, this can be a very long day. So just kind of try to think of that. Think about if you had an 8 a.m. appointment and then someone also scheduled a 9 p.m. That's a very long day. It's exhausting. About the practitioner is the next part. Great. I see that you have both of your credentials in here. Perfect. You might want to elaborate on what certifications that you have. Maybe you have some like extra things about your I'm sorry, after your name. Let's see, hours, scheduling. Your background looks great. I like the sky blue. It's going with the whole Break of Dawn thing. And I haven't seen anything about spelling or grammar, so it looks like you get to have 35 out of 35. All right, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me.